Hey sippers, welcome back to my juicy gossip videos, your channel for number one gossip. Now, if you're new here, you know what to do to support your girl. Like this video, click the subscribe button because we're about to get into some things as it regards to Nicki Minaj and her RSO husband, as they say, registered sex offender, Kenneth Petty, and how much he is negatively affecting her career. Now, I am just speaking based off speculations and rumors. Now, first of all, they're saying Nicki Minaj is crashing out because she's over Jamaican TikTok, even though she mentioned she's on a hiatus. Not only that, she has been beefing with allegedly most of the female rappers. Every female rapper that she becomes close with, they always fall off like a couple weeks or months after. Like Nicki Minaj cannot keep a relationship inside this industry. Hence why she had to date an outsider like a normal guy. You know, he's not a celeb. He is an R, so he's not a celeb. Now, why he is probably affecting her career is because what? There's a status to Nicki Minaj. Like, she's a legend, a powerhouse in this music industry. And a sex offender being slapped on her name as her husband doesn't sound good. It's completely depleting. Like, it's such a low blow. So people are now using that against her, like her enemies, probably Cardi B, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, of course, who dropped a major hit diss track against Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. And how do I feel about this? I think majority of the celebs in this industry who drags and probably judge Nicki for this is quite hypocritical because you have so many things that happens inside this industry, and most of them they cover up for themselves, but because Nicki's skeletons, they're outside the closet, she's so easily to judge. Not only that, when you're so wealthy and you've like overcome so many things in your career and like you're so god blessed and you're so wealthy and on top of your game, you're now looked at as an enemy. Like, people are gonna dislike you because you're undefeatable. The industry, the media, radio station, they were trying to blackball Nicki Minaj. They've been trying to blackball her. Now, she marrying Kenneth Petty is like an icing on the cake for them, giving them the most strongest opportunity to blackball her because they're going to say, oh, she's an awful person. She's supporting this type of person who has done crimes. She should be blackballed. She should be flopped. Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, and those young female rappers deserves Nicki's spot because Nicki is gambling with her career, marrying this guy. Now, I want to know, Kenneth Petty did what he did at age 15, and there's no way I'm defending what he did. Though Nicki Minaj came out to explain a whole entire different situation, broke it down how it happened, saying that he could have defended himself, but because he was so poor, like he never had any money to get a lawyer, so he had to take a plea deal, and it landed him in prison. And that's what happened, as Nicki explained. So I want to know, why still people dragging Nicki with this whole RSO situation of saying that, what, she's now old, she should wrap it up. First it was RSO, now it's her age, and now it's just her being annoying. Make it make sense. I think people just really hops on the hate train because guess what? They're so unhappy. You have to be an unhappy person to just drag someone. Like, you don't really know why you hate on a person, you just drag them because there's a popular hate train for that person. And how is Cardi B gonna take Nicki Minaj's spot if Cardi B is not consistent? The girl is not consistent. She promised to drop albums and she only dropped one since her entire career. And how long has Cardi B been in this industry? Years, honey, years. She put out Invasion of Privacy 2018 or 2019, and since then, the girl did not put out another album. She mentioned she was going to put out an album 2 years ago, last year, and now she's saying it's going to come this year. And I think she's lying and probably just buying time, to trick the crowd, to trick her fans because deep down she's fallen off and she knows, but she doesn't really know how to say it. I am not confirming that Cardi B is lying. I'm just saying, in my honest opinion, I think she is. this whole Offset divorce thing is setting her back. And I think Cardi B, she invested herself in so much beef in this rap game that she forgot that she's a rapper. And Nicki is a competition. And I'm not saying Cardi is Nicki's competition. I'm just saying I think Cardi B lurks on Nicki Minaj, her every move, her every step to try to be top notch as Nicki. And y'all could say whatever, but that's what I think at the end of the day. Cardi B is trying to be Nicki Minaj. And I think there's a lot of people, you know, probably PR. Cardi B has some PR team probably who's monitoring Nicki, sending these derogative, insane comments about Nicki just to flop Nicki's career to give Cardi B that shine and spotlight. When Cardi B won that Grammy, so many people scratched their heads like, how did this happen? This doesn't make any sense. Cardi B winning a Grammy for Invasion of Privacy, like it was such a okay album. It wasn't good as Pink Friday, which is such a legendary album that could go on for a decade, more than even a decade. So I just don't see why people still drag Nicki, create this hate train for her. We should all be happy that she created jobs for these female rappers because if it wasn't for Nicki, I don't think Cardi B would have a place in music. I don't think she would even have a rap career. I'm just saying. Nicki opened a lot of doors for female rappers. Until this day, nobody wants to thank Nicki or congratulate Nicki, give her flowers to say, you know what, you've done an astounding job. Though you should not be criticized for the person that you married, but what you have done in this industry, opening doors for younger generations, showing women that, you could kick down a door and succeed, but nobody wants to give Nicki that stage, that standing ovation. And I'm still disappointed that Doechii could go on the Grammy stage and shout out Cardi B over Nicki Minaj. Like, girl, you could have said, though Nicki has never won a Grammy, still, she's the reason why most of us are successful because she really planted this seed for us to thrive. And she did not even mention Nicki Minaj, which is very disappointed. And it shows that, you could easily sell your soul for a Grammy. And I remember Sherry Ralph mentioned that, there's so many things that happen within the Grammy. Like people in this industry, like they literally do stuff, degrading stuff to win trophies, money, and Grammys, allegedly. And I believe her. Shirley Ralph, she's always so outspoken, beautiful, smart, strong. I love her. But until then, I think Nicki is gonna, she's gonna really get her flowers. And I think the people who really goes against her, their time is coming. Because I feel like once you put out negativity in this industry or try to deprive someone of their success, honey, you're gonna reap the consequences. And that's nature. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Like this video. See you guys another time. And thank you so much for always sipping with us.